Ngayong araw na to, pag-uusapan natin yung tungkol sa dalawang bagong features na idinagdag ni Cisco Packet Tracer. At actually, marami na ang nakapag-download nito at nakapag-install. Yun nga lang, hindi pa pala nila alam na merong dalawang bagong features si Cisco Packet Tracer. Yung una, yung tinatawag na physical rack, and yung pangalawa is the network controller. So, uunahin ko munang i-discuss yung sa physical rack. Okay? Kasi marami ang nagtatanong, okay sir, I'm seeing here the logical topology, and this is, ito yung marami ang gumagawa, no? So, meron kang router, for example, two switches, and then you have host interconnected with each other, and dito ka nagko-configure. Tama? Okay. So, okay lang yun. Wala namang problema yun. Pero yung ibang mga estudyante, nagtatanong, paano ko sir ma-experience yung real world? No? Or at least makita ko man lang kung anong itsura ng real world. So, ang ginawa ni Cisco in this packet tracer, nilagyan niya ng physical rack na view para makita mo kung papaano siya, kung anong itsura niya doon sa real world. No? And yun yung una. And yung pangalawa, and syempre bagong dagdag ito kay Cisco and also in the packet tracer, ang tawag natin dito is the network controller. So unahin ko muna yung physical rack. So ang nakikita nyo rito is the logical view. Pwede natin makita yung physical view dito sa tab na ito, no? Dito sa upper left corner. You can click on this physical and ang una nyo makita is the home city. Okay? Pero pwede natin makita yung network natin, yung rack mismo, no? If you like to see that, of course, yan yung topic natin ngayon. By clicking on this, ulitin ko lang, no? Kalagay dito is intercity and you click on this, the navigation panel. Alright? And then, of course, meron ka na ngayon mga options dito. And ito yung intercity kung saan nandun tayo ngayon. And we're going to get into the main wiring closet. Yan, main wiring closet. So you click on this, okay, and you jump to the selected location. All right? So pag click mo, you will notice here na ito na yung rack mo. Ito na yung equivalent doon sa real world. Okay? But of course, not really the real thing, pero at least yung pinakamalapit doon sa real world. Alright? So may kita nyo dito yung ating dalawang switches at saka yung nag-iisang router natin. Pero hindi natin nakikita dito yung mga host, katulad yung dalawang PC at saka yung isang laptop. So how are we going to see those three? So may kita nyo dito sa physical locations na options natin. You have the PC0, you have the laptop 0, and the PC1. Ito yung tatlong host natin. No? So, ang gagawin nyo lang is i-click and drag nyo yan doon sa main wiring cabinet and mapapansin nyo na kaagad na lumitaw na yung ating isang PC. Alright? And then yung laptop naman, you can click and also drag it on the main wiring closet and nakikita nyo yung ating laptop and yung PC1, ganoon din. Lilipat natin and there you go. Makikita naman natin yung another PC. Okay? And they are all connected dito sa ating rack where or sa ating switches na naka-mount doon sa ating rack. Okay? So close na natin muna ito and let's focus on this. Nakakatuwa ito no? Kasi makaka-create ka na ng topology na as if parang actual, no? Parang totoong buhay. So, ang gagawin lang natin muna para makita natin naka-close up ito, iso-zoom in lang muna natin ito by using Control plus or Control equals and I'm zooming in doon sa ating rack where these devices are connected or mounted. So, ito yung ating switch. Naka-connect yung mga kable natin doon sa router. No? And then yung mga switches natin nakakonect doon sa mga end devices natin katulad doon sa nakikita ninyo. Ang kagandahan dito, pansinin nyo to ha, itong port na ito, no, pwede mong ilipat yan eh. Yan. So, click mo lang and ida-drag and nakalipat na yung iyong cable. No? And mapapansin nyo, I don't know if you can see this, this is very small, yung ilaw doon sa switch natin ay kulay orange, just like in real world, no? Kulay orange, and then later on, mga after 30 seconds, magkukulay green na siya, denoting that this is already active. So para siya talagang totoong switch na gumagana, no? So that's a good job by Cisco Packet Tracer na gawin ito para at least kahit nasa bahay ka lang, nakikita mo kung paano siya ginagawa, no? Sir, paano kung makikita yung nasa likod ng mga devices natin? Simple lang yan. You go into this, and then you right-click, and then you have here inspect front at saka inspect rear. Okay? So kung sa front ka, click mo ito, ayan, ito na yung front ng switch mo, no? Na may mga nakakonect doon sa ports. And then you can click on this icon para makita mo naman yung rear. Kung saan pwede mong i-connect dito sa console port, yung console cable mo. And syempre, ito yung power cord natin. Okay? So click lang din natin ulit ito para babalik tayo doon sa front. So you can click balik-balik ka doon sa rear at saka sa front. And then you can close it. Pwede rin na diretso ka na sa rear by inspecting the rear. Okay? And then pwede mo ring i-delete yung device. Pwede ka ring mag-manage ng cable on devices and unmanage. Pag sinabi nating manage, pag clinic natin ito, notice na yung ibang kable mo parang nakatago na siya. No? Hindi mo makikita. Pero minsan mas maganda kasi na nakikita mo rin siya. Ayan. Nakikita mo kung saan papunta. Okay? So you can manage and unmanage yung mga kable mo dito sa rack using this very awesome na feature ni Cisco. No? So very good si Cisco dito. And then also, kung halimbawa meron tayong gustong i-connect dito sa ating device. For example, I want to connect here, down here, itong console cable natin. No? So click natin ito, and then we click on the RS232, for example, nitong ating laptop. And then we go to, for example, I want to connect it to this switch. Okay, so all I need to do is right-click on this, and then inspect ko yung rear, kasi doon ko i-connect yung ating console cable. And now, there's your console cable. Okay, ito yung console cable mo na nakakonect doon sa likod. Hindi mo makikita kung saan yung nakakonect dito sa harap dahil yan ay nakakonect sa likod. Okay? You can also, cool thing about this is, if you right-click on this, pwede mong palitan yung kulay ng kable. Okay, para may palatandaan ka. Although, in real world, usually, isa lang ang kulay niyan. Pero dito, pwede mong lagyan ng kulay. Okay? So, halimbawa, gusto mong kulayan ng pula o ng pink o ng dilaw o ng green na kasi siya, no? Or violet, nasa sayo yan. Okay? So, halimbawa, kulayan natin ng dilaw para kitang-kita. So, pag-click natin, there you go. Ito na ngayon yung ating kable na kulay dilaw. Okay? So, zoom out ko siya using control minus naman, no? Para ma-zoom out kasi meron akong ipapakita pa sa inyo rito. Ang kagandahan dito, if you want to, say for example, add some more racks, pwede mong i-click yan dito. Yan. So create, hindi yan building. This is a new container. You have new closet. Okay, if you like, click, ito pala. Yan, new rack. No, not the closet, but a rack. Ito yan. Okay? And then, syempre, pwede kang maglagay din ng, what's this one? Inventory table or shelf. Yan. Pagka may mga, bago kang devices, for example, a new router, pwede mong ilagay lang muna dito. No? How cool is that? No? And ito, patong mo lang yan dyan. Napakaganda, napakagaling. Alright? And for example, yung mga switches mo, ganun din. Lagay mo sa bandang ibabaw. It's up to you kung saan mo ilalagay. There you go. And some more. No? So, pwede kang maglagay ng kahit na ilan dyan. And then also, Pwede rin tayo maglagay dito ng aside from the table from the shelf, we can also put in another table just like this one. Okay? And pwede ka maglagay ng mga devices dito just like itong nakalagay na mga host natin. And pwede mo ikabit yan dito, for example. Halimbawa, gagamitin mo na at meron kang power distribution. Automatically, mailalagay na yan dyan. And yung router, pwede mo rin ilagay dyan. Okay? And you can now interconnect these two. Katulad nung ginawa natin last time. Now, if you move to the logical, medyo magugulat lang kayo dahil meron ka ng mga devices na nandito, na of course, hindi pa siya ginagamit, kaya naka-stack up pa siya. And once na kinablihan mo na yan, logically, magkakaroon ka ng equivalent na network or topology sa logical. Alright? So that is one cool addition doon sa features ni Cisco Packet Tracer. Now, puntahan naman natin yung another cool feature which is the network controller. Okay, so ito bago rin ito. So ganda siguro tanggalin ko na muna ito para hindi makagulo. Okay, so i-delete ko yan. Pagdating natin sa physical, wala na rin siya. Okay, so balik tayo sa logical and we're going to use the network controller. Ito maganda rin ito. Punta tayo doon sa devices natin. Okay, and makikita nyo doon sa baba, we have here the network controller, this one. Okay, and then lagay natin siya rito. Kapag nailagay na natin yung ating network controller, ko-connect na natin siya ngayon. So dito ulit sa baba, makikita nyo itong parang kidlat na ito. So i-connect natin, going to the network controller, for example in the gigabit Ethernet. Okay, and of course, dito sa pass Ethernet 03 naman ni switch 1. And i-fast forward na natin ito para mabilis na maging active yung ating link. Okay? Now, isa pang kagandahan dito, lalagyan muna natin ito ng IP address. We click on the network controller and then we go to configuration. Lalagyan natin ito ng IP address doon sa gigabit Ethernet 0. Ang ilalagay natin na IP address is 10.2.2.3, okay, with a mask of not that one. This is 255.255.0. Okay? Okay, so okay na tayo dyan. And also, maglalagay din tayo, of course, ng ating gateway. And the gateway for this is 10.2.2.1. Naka-preset na yan, bago natin sinimulan nito. Naka-preset na yung mga IP addresses nito. Alright, ang nilagyan na lang natin is the network controller. And ang gagawin natin ngayon, since okay na tayo dito, okay, so click lang natin okay, and let's test kung marireach natin from this side of the network papunta doon sa ating network controller. So dapat kasi ano natin yan, nare-reach natin yan para mamaya pagka pumunta tayo sa network controller, makikita natin yung mga functionalities niya. So let's go to the command prompt and try nating i-ping. So let's ping 10.2.2.2 or .3, the IP address of our network controller. And syempre, magfe-fail yung isa dahil kakakabit lang natin and hopefully, and there you go, nag-reply na siya. Pag inulit natin yan, makukompleto na natin yung ating ping. So that's good news dahil meron na tayong network controller that can be reached by the other network. Now, para mag-operate yung ating network controller, let's go back in here and punta tayo doon sa controller. And makikita nyo na ito ay access enabled. So, kiklik lang natin yan para ma-enable ito. Pero sa simula, hindi mo ito may enable. Pag hindi mo siya may enable, ang gagawin mo lang, close muna natin ito, you go to the options and you go to preferences. Okay? So, preferences and go to miscellaneous And kailangan naka-check ito. Kasi sa simula, ito ay naka-uncheck. No? So, ang gagawin mo lang is to check this two, enable external network address from AI script modules and device scripts, and also enable external access to network controller REST API. Okay? So, once that is done, sabi nga natin, punta ka sa controller and i-check mo ito para maka-enable tayo ng access. And paano natin ma-access ito? Meron dalawang paraan, no? Pero ang isang pinaka-cool na paraan dito ay parang gumagamit ka na talaga ng totoong network controller. And how is that? Ang gagawin natin ganito. So let's minimize this first and you go to your web browser. Okay? And gagawin mo ngayon, you go to 1.0.0.1. Ito yung local host mo, colon, 58,000. So, 58,000. Saan ko to nakuha, itong 58,000? Kung napansin nyo, yung ating configuration, kanina dito sa network controller, when you go to the controller, that is the HTTP port that you're going to use. And syempre, ikakabit natin yan doon sa local host kung saan itong ating PC ay nakakonect. Okay, so you are creating here a socket. Alright? So, mangyayari ngayon, balikan natin yung ating socket 127.0.0.1 colon, may colon yan dito sa gitna, 58,000. Okay, so enter natin yan. And makikita nyo ngayon na meron na tayong access doon sa ating network controller by, of course, creating a new user account. No? So, di ba, sabihin natin, yung pangalan ko, bahala kayo kung ano ilalagay nyo. Create a password. Okay? And, of course, confirm that password. And then, click natin yung setup. Now, magla-login tayo ngayon gamit yung kagagawa nyo lang na credential. So, pass and login. And ito na ngayon yung makikita nyo. No? The network controller for the Cisco and the percentage of hosts can be reached via ping, percentage of network devices that are in managed state, and then ito yung mga number of hosts mo, number of devices, and you also have the QoS. So how cool is that? No? Napakaganda ng bagong features ni Cisco Packet Tracer. And medyo yan, explore natin ito. No? So makikita nyo to sa upper left corner ninyo. Click nyo lang. And you have the dashboard. Ito yon. This is the dashboard. And you can also go to provisioning. And bago tayo connect sa mga devices, we will create some credentials here. So, click lang natin yung credential. Gawa tayo ng username. So, say for example, my name and yung password. Bahala kayo kung ano ilalagay nyo. Okay? And it's up to you kung maglalagay ka ng description. So, click natin OK. We now have the credential and you go now to discovery. So, pagka-click natin yung discovery, pwede tayong mag-discover using CDP o kaya pwede ring range. So, try muna natin yung CDP. So, dito, lalagay ko, halimbawa, yung router is router 0. Okay? And the IP address of that router 0, that is 10.2.2.1. And gagamitin ko yung kagagawa lang natin na credentials. Okay? So, add natin yan. And that is in progress. And now, makikita nyo na kompleto na. No? Yung discovery natin, we have router 0 and then chinek nyo na yung internal health and another internal health check. Okay? And we now go to the network device and makikita nyo na na-discover na yung ating device here. So, pwede rin, let's go back to discovery and let's click the discovery here. Pwede naman natin gamitin yung range. And pwede nating lagyan ito ng pangalan. So say for example, network 1. And yung static IP address natin will be from 10.2.2.1 hanggang 10.2.2.1. 2.2.2.3, for example, no? Ito kasi yung nasa right side na network. And again, we're going to use our credential list and we're going to add. And again, it is now in progress. Now it is complete. Okay na yung network 1 natin. Mag-add pa tayo for the network 2 naman. No? So network 2, for example, this name can be any name that you like. Walang problema yan. And then ang address natin will be 10.1.1.1. But this should be in range para makita natin. That is network 2. Okay, so 10.1.1.1 hanggang 10.1.1.3. Okay, we're going to use again our credentials and we're going to click add, and now again it is in progress. Now it is complete. So okay na tayo rito, wala nang problema. And pwede na tayo ngayong bumalik doon sa ating dashboard and makita nyo yung number of hosts. We have 3 and we have network devices. We have 2 and meron tayong 100% na can be reached via ping, and dito naman ay wala, 0%. Okay. Okay, but you get the idea of how to use this network controller, no? So makikita nyo na pwede pala ito, no? Na using only the Cisco Packet Tracer, pwede natin makita yung health, for example, or the reachability, for example, ng mga devices natin, no? We can play some more. Punta tayo sa assurance. You can look at the host, no, na available, PC1, PC0, and the laptop 0. The topology has nothing to show us right now. Pwede ka ring gumamit ng path trace. We click on the path and says, for example, from 10.1.1.2, okay, papunta sa 10.2.2.2. And pag click natin okay, makikita dapat natin dito yung path. So pag click natin ito, there you go. There's the path. This is from 10.1.1.2 passing through an unknown device because this is an unmanaged device. Okay? And the router passing through, again, an unmanaged device, which are actually the switches. And then going to PC1, which is the 10.2.2.2. So how cool is that? Ang gandang gamitin nito, no? Napaka, ano niya, and yung policy, pwede mo rin tignan, and also yung API docs, wherein ito yung mga API na ginagamit northbound, no? Meaning to say, from the controller going into the program of your network. Okay? So that is the another cool thing about the Cisco Packet Tracer, the network controller. So I hope meron kayo napulot dito sa video na ito, and I'll see you on our next video.